thinking in this video a little bit about the flying that we do. I think everybody gets something different out of their flying. They look for different things to focus on. But as far as I'm concerned, and I've said it a number of times, I consider myself very lucky to be able to run my own machine. I don't necessarily go great distances, but one of the nice things about having your own machine is the fact that you're not actually beholden to anybody. And when I think about what it is that I like doing best of all, I've chosen two clips from last year. Two very local events organised by the Suffolk Strut, whereby a number of us from Neyland on both occasions flew in the first to Boxted and in the second to Monewden. It seems very strange editing this now to look at people who aren't social distancing, and I can't help thinking, I wonder what's going to happen. I know that we're started to think about coming out of lockdown. It's early days and we're yet to find out what's going on. But in the first part of this video, have a look at those 2 days and look at the way people are together. It's what I miss and what I'm hoping at some stage in the future we can get back to doing.
And Yankee Kilo, traffic information, we have 2 other aircraft joining.
Yeah, come in, good lookout. Golf Yankee Kilo.
Foster radio, Golf Bravo, Bravo Delta Victor, downwind for 04. Golf Delta Victor, roger.
Golf Echo Hotel, final.
Hotel Golf Echo Hotel, surface wind north easterly variable. And Golf Echo Hotel, when ready, backtrack and follow the marshal.
Golf Echo Hotel, backtracking.
Waiting now. For John to arrive. Oh, very nice.
With Matt on final, that was 4 of us in from Neyland. It is nice to fly with passengers, but also to arrive like this en masse.
Yeah, do you know what? I should have done a bigger number. Yeah, I'll give you a It's just pouring. Yeah, I should have done it. Yeah, no, I've got them before anyway, so I'll give them
I thought that was going to be my 250-pound shot with grass everywhere, but it didn't happen.
Going a little bit to the right in order to position downwind. I think I can see Matt. Certainly see somebody. We'll be calling downwind.
Victor Echo when ready, vacate right and pick up the marshal at the intersection. Go for Echo Hotel, downwind, left hand 22, contact 1 ahead.
Roger, Echo Hotel.
Golf Bravo, Bravo, Delta Victor, downwind, 22.
Roger, Delta Victor.
Golf Echo Hotel, turning base, contact 1 ahead.
Roger, Echo Hotel.
Golf Yankee Kilo, final 22.
Roger, Yankee Kilo, surface winds, very light variable.
You look away for a second.
Vic November is turning finals, contact 1 ahead.
Roger, Vic November, surface wind is light variable.
November, good. Golf Echo Hotel, I extended that a little bit, now turning final, contact 2 ahead.
Roger, break, Yankee Kilo when ready, vacate right and pick up the marshal at intersection.
Echo right, Golf Yankee Kilo. Golf Bravo, Bravo, Delta Victor, extending downwind.
Roger, Delta Victor.
Golf X-ray Sierra, turning final, 22.
Roger, X-ray Sierra is 1, very short final, surface winds calm.
Contact 1 ahead, Golf X-ray Sierra.
Golf Yankee Hotel when ready, vacate right and pick up the marshal at the intersection.
Golf Bravo, Bravo, Delta Victor, turning base for 22.
Roger, Delta Victor.
My PPR number actually, as I shouted over the radio. I can't remember that, but it's my registration.
I can't remember. It is on the list. I am on the list.
That's
but,
it. It's definitely
yeah.
on the list, but I can't remember.
Tea or coffee? Yes, please. Tea or coffee? Do you like it white?
So how many have you done then?
We've got about 100 burgers cooked now and about 150 sausages.
Okay.
So they're all over here.
Already.
All the sausages are done.
Okay.
Burgers, onions.
Onions a lot. Excellent.
All ready.
Yeah, I'll try to do it.
And I've got a softer pencil here if you want to try that.
I'll use it.
So you're offering advice as well then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Well, I'd
excellent.
like to see the kids, get into
No,
it.
no. They need something to get on with, don't they?
Get them away from the telly and the computer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the public are being let along the display line, are they, or the static
You're
line?
not filming, are you?
Yeah, always filming.
They were both great days out, and I can't help wondering whether things will ever be the same again. In the meantime, lockdown continues. Friday the 8th of May, VE Day, and Dad and I had our own social distancing street party in the garage. I showed him the video that had gone out that day. He knew about his recording, but the second bit was a bit of a surprise for him.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you. Well done.
That's nice.
Well done. Look at that.
Yeah, very nice. Very unexpected, the last bit.
Essential maintenance of the runway means that the grass has to be cut regularly. But there again, it is a rather fun thing to do.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dad. Grandpa, Papa. Happy birthday to you. Hey! Okay, now Prezi time.
Some time ago I said that while I'd taken the spats off, I needed to do a little bit of repair work. So I did bring them home, and I've only just really got round to doing it. As you can see, the two lower screw holes there had split open, and I had to fiberglass behind that and fill that. I've still got some filling to do on there, but if I take you across and show you the other spat, you can see that I put the fiberglass in and I've drilled those out for those two holes that had split. But on this particular one, I was surprised when I started working on it to actually see that this fiberglass repair, I know I had to sort of pull it off a little bit, but it was loose, it wasn't actually holding, and I've got a split there and I've got a split through there, so I'm going to need to fiberglass that before I can do anything with those. But as you know, we're not doing much flying at the moment anyway. I bought one of these gauges in the hope that it would help me identify
a bolt type. I mean, you measure length there, and the other side you've got it in inches, so there's the millimetre side. You can then judge the gauge. So that gives me a 4 on that one. And then if you turn it over, you've got different threads. Now I must admit, I was rather hoping that that would make it easier, but I just couldn't work it out. So I have to say, in the end, I resulted in sending a sample off to Light Aero, who were able to identify it and send me a whole lot of new screws, so that when I put the spats back together, then that will be all sorted. I said screws, I mean bolts, don't I? But yeah, that will finish those off quite nicely. Well, I sent for this green screen some time ago. I think it was from Amazon, but it was so long ago that I actually forgot that I had it on order. But it's quite interesting in as much as it hangs on there like that, and not only is it green screen, but it's also blue screen, so I might have a play with that. Well, I don't really know whether I'll use it very much, but I wanted to play around with it. I'd seen other people use it, and well, maybe if it works and works nicely, you may find it popping up in 1 or 2 of the videos. But yeah, we shall see. Just have a little bit of a play with it now, see what happens. Putting a few stills in. And maybe a couple of moving shots. Ah well, boys and their toys.